Welcome to Roadfly TV, your latest automotive fix from roadfly.com.
Welcome to Roadfly TV. I'm Jessie Lang, here to tell you everything you want to know about the 2010 Hyundai Tucson. A major departure from the previous model, the new Tucson is restyled inside and out. It has more power, class-leading fuel economy, and enough interior amenities to take on the competition. It's got a dramatically sculpted exterior panel, which people seem to love or hate. But considering that a lot of the rival cars have very boxy styling, I think the rounded aesthetic is a good thing. It's about 3 inches longer and 1 inch wider than the previous version, but at just over 3,200 pounds, it's lighter than its competitors. Yet it still has more interior room than the Nissan Rogue and the Ford Escape. It's got a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine, and it gets 170 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque. One of the Tucson's strengths is its diverse cargo carrying capabilities. When you drop the 60/40 rear split seats, you've got 55.8 cubic feet of space back there, which is big enough to hold several bicycles. Small items are also easy to stow. They've integrated small trays into the door panels where you can stash your MP3 player or your phone, and there's also a center armrest and rear cargo storage tray. Now, the Tucson is actually the smallest CUV in the Hyundai lineup, but you wouldn't think so given the spaciousness of the cabin and the comfy seats. And part of what gives the cabin that spacious feel is that the dashboard is set lower. It has a really simple yet distinct instrument cluster. The tachometer and the speedometer are analog units, and they've got blue lighting, and they're set back in these nicely sculpted tunnels. And all of the dash controls are very easy to use. Now, the panoramic sunroof extends all the way from the driver's seat back to the rear passenger seats. The back part's a little bit of a tease though, because you can't open it, but it's still really nice to have it there. Now, the all-wheel drive system uses intelligent torque-controlled coupling, which measures variables like the wheel speed and the throttle position to determine how much torque it needs to distribute between the front and the rear wheels. So this is constantly adjusting the distribution of torque based on your road conditions and the way you're driving. Now, with an all-wheel drive system, you need tires that are going to offer proper traction. So the Tucson's got 18-inch wheels and tires that have just the right tread pattern for mud and snow capability. Acceleration is good, it's competent, you can make quick and safe lane changes. You know, it's not an incredibly powerful engine, but it's not a sports car. It's a crossover, and it definitely does the job. Now, the Tucson has one of the best fuel economy ratings in its class. The all-wheel drive version, which is our test car, gets 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 on the highway. And with figures like that, the Tucson qualifies as a partial zero emissions vehicle. In 2005, the Tucson was the first vehicle under 20 grand sold in the US that had 6 airbags and electronic stability control as standard equipment. And this year, they've added 2 more firsts. They've got Hill Start Assist Control, which helps minimize backward rolling when you're on an incline. And they've also got a downward brake control system, which helps you maintain your speed and control over your vehicle when you're on steep descents. Now, the automatic, like our test car, has an overdrive lockup torque, which gives you better fuel economy at highway speeds, and it also has an eco indicator to give you driver feedback for lower fuel consumption. Now, I've been trying to keep it in the eco range while driving this week, and what I found was that actually sometimes I had to go slower than the speed limit in order to keep it there. Now, the 6-speed automatic transmission includes Shiftronic. We're starting to see this on a lot of cars. Basically, the feature was originally developed for sports cars. There's no paddle shifters, but it gives you the option of a clutchless manual shifting when you're driving on inclines or winding roads, or when you're trying to pass people on the highway, which can be really helpful. Now, the base version of the limited all-wheel drive model comes in at $25,800, and our test car came in at just under $30,000, which has the premium package. Now, the premium package offers a lot of the features I like the most. You get the navigation system and the big sunroof, and you also get a really strong audio system. So basically, at the end of the day, you get a really fun car to drive with a ton of interior features for under 30 grand. Hyundai has come a long way since they introduced the Excel in the US in 1986, and the quality of their vehicles is raising the eyebrows of some of their competitors. Offering a big value in a small crossover with a class-leading warranty, the 2010 Hyundai Tucson deserves a second look. That's all today for Roadfly TV. I'm Jessie Lang, and I want to hear from you. Rate our videos, send us your feedback, and join the Roadfly family by subscribing to our channel.
Roadfly.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.